Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Tico, man. I just wanted to hop on here and share some things that I learned from this past week, past month, February, for my trading and stuff like that. One key thing that I want to highlight within myself, or like that I'm super thankful for, is the fact that I'm getting happier with my losses. I'm getting extremely happy with my losses. And the way I'm doing that is by not over leveraging. I'm using the correct position size, not only correct, but consistent. So correct could be different for anybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to develop your plan to the point where you know what type of position sizes you need to be trading, or you're comfortable with trading. Because one thing that I noticed about myself is I'll get into a trade, right? And I'll be so disappointed with my loss because, one, I either A, didn't have a good plan or strategy when I walked into that trade, or B, I risked way too much on that trade. And now I'm sitting with this fat crater of a hole in my pockets, looking like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm super thankful I'm conscious about to avoid. I'm being more intentional with my risk management and stuff like that. So I'm thankful about that, man. And the next piece is just sort of me touching on something that everybody should know that's crucial to everyone's trading, is risk management. Risk management. It's just a little visual example that happened, man. I had some paper clips laid out on my desk and I just noticed this. So I'm gonna point it out for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So this is a perfect visualization of risk management for me, right? So what I see here when I look at this, I see 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss, 4 losses, right? I see 4 losses being covered by 2 wins. I am now in profit. I am now green on however long it took for me to take these trades. I am now green by properly managing my risk. However, let's say I risk a little bit too much. I'm now putting myself into such a deep hole that I'm unable to come out of it as effortlessly as I would be if I had control over my risk. So I just wanted to share that visualization because I felt like that was pillar for me. That was pillar for me because when you take into consideration the long term of the game, right? I'm thinking about these paper clips as 30, as 50 paper clips. Okay, how many? Dang, that's going to be a long line of paper clips if I'm not managing my risk properly. So that's one thing that I'm really locking in on, and I'm really trying to focus more on. One thing that I'm thankful for, making progress in. And the last thing I want to share is something that I'm struggling with. This isn't something new. It's something I've been struggling with for a while. But one thing I'm going to be more conscious about this month specifically is accepting the fact that there is very few times where you will get the exact top and the exact bottom of a trade. That's just what it is. I should be celebrating, or we should be celebrating in the fact that we stuck to our plan, that we won, not wishing that we got more of the move, or like being so lustful about the fact that there was more there, wanting more of that move, that you neglect what you have, that you're unappreciative of the win that you just got. As long as you stuck to your plan and you came out unscathed, be thankful, be grateful. There was plenty of times last month where I had a win and I was just beating myself up in my head like, oh my gosh, why did I not just hold the trade? Because that wasn't my plan. Because that's not what I planned to do. I need to be rewarding myself for sticking to my plan because those home runs will come. Those home runs will come. For now, be satisfied with the base hits. Be thankful, be appreciative, and trust your process. Trust your process. I trade my plan, I manage my risk, and I trust my process. Those are 3 key pillars that are building me up into the trader it is that I need to be. And there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, it's just the simple fact that we are all different. We all have different struggles. Like, some people may struggle more with FOMO than they ever would with greed. Some people may struggle more with accepting losses. Even if they manage their risk, they're like so beating themselves up so much because they're blaming themselves because they lost. When in all reality, it's just strategy. No strategy is 100%. You have to become comfortable with those losses. that fact that you're going to lose, you have to accept. You gain nothing from beating yourself up over that, but you do gain by managing that and keeping in control what you can. So that's just some things I wanted to talk about, man, because it's really deep. It really stems deeper. Like, whenever you get on those charts, man, and you get to executing, a lot of your deep-rooted problems really do surface. And they cause you to do a lot of deep work, a lot of self-reflection. So I'm thankful for the growth that I've been obtaining. And I just, hey, man, I just hope this helps somebody. I hope somebody hears these lessons, sees this, whether it be now or in the future, and they're like, yo, Tico was there one day. Tico is literally talking about the same exact things that I'm talking about, the same exact things that I'm noticing within myself while I'm reviewing my trades. And look at where he is now. Or he never gave up. He's still going. He's still locked in. So I'm not alone. Or, hey, it's normal. It's a part of the process. You'll never see what lies at the end of the road if you stop walking halfway. So you got to keep going. You got to stay focused. You got to lock in and remember it's bigger than you, man. So God bless you. Remember PPE, man. Pray, plan, execute. All glory be to God. Go on.